Welcome to Snuggle Up Storytime.
Each week, we read stories for kids aloud together, from our library to yours.
So let's get started.
Goodnight, Gorilla by Peggy, Rathmann. Goodnight, Gorilla, says Mr. Zookeeper. Mr. Zookeeper walks through the zoo, and Gorilla comes too. Good night, Elephant, says Mr. Zookeeper. Gorilla unlocks Elephant's cage. Good night, Lion, says Mr. Zookeeper. Gorilla unlocks Lion's cage too. Good night, Hyena. Good night, Giraffe. Gorilla unlocks their cages, while Hyena laughs. Good night, Armadillo, says Mr. Zookeeper. Gorilla unlocks his cage, too. Across the field they go, following each other, back to Mr. Zookeeper's home. They come in through the front door, pitter-patter, step by step. Everyone yawns. It's time for bed. Mrs. Zookeeper says, "Good night, dear." She turns off the lights. And who says good night but Hyena, Giraffe, Armadillo, Lion, and of course Gorilla. Mrs. Zookeeper wakes up. She turns on the lights to see a smiling gorilla and lots of friends. She walks them across the field back to the zoo. Gorilla, elephant, lion, hyena, giraffe, and armadillo too. Then she goes home, but she doesn't realize she's not alone. Gorilla has come too. "Good night, dear," she says. "Good night," says Mr. Zookeeper. And with that, she turns out the light. And Mouse says to Gorilla in bed, "Good night, Gorilla." Zzz. Gorilla puts down his head. Good night. The end. Thanks for listening to Snuggle Up Storytime. We're so glad you spent some time with us. Remember that we always include a link to this episode's book in the show notes. We love supporting our favorite authors. If you have any ideas of books you'd like to hear or want to see all of our episodes, please visit our website at snuggleup.fm.
See you next time.